Hello, beautiful souls. So today we are reading Lesson 7, I See Only the Past. And I feel that today's lesson is a pivotal one, for it is the basis for all of the preceding lessons. As we go through the preceding lessons, right, we realize that I see only the past. It's the reason why nothing that you see means anything. That is the reason why you have given everything you see all the meaning that it has for you. It is the reason why you do not understand anything you see. It is the reason why your thoughts do not mean anything, and why they are like the things you see. It is the reason why you are never upset for the reason you think. And it is the reason why you are upset because you see something that is not there. The reason all of these lessons are true is because we are seeing only our past. The mind may say, hey, well, that's not true. Every day is a new day. I see something different every day. But, well, your physical eyes may rest upon something new each day, but your perception of it remains the same. We have built our perception over the years of how we see the world. And then we will see as the mind directs. Therefore, when we see things that happen now, or look back to things that happened in the past, or worry about things that are happening in the future, it is based on our own idea of what we think we want, of what we think people have done to us, of what we think has happened or should happen. It's all based on opinions and judgments and ideas that we have built within our own mind over the years and accepted to be true for ourselves over the years. So we are not seeing through the eyes of the present. We are seeing through the eyes of the past. It is a fact. And this is a fact that only the Holy Spirit sees within our minds. And this is why it is so important for us to go within with these ideas and not just keep it superficially in our intellectual thinking mind, but to sit with it and let it sink within our hearts. Because ultimately, all healing, all therapy is a release from the past. It is a release from the past. And it is only the Holy Spirit that can be the therapist for this, because the Holy Spirit is within our mind and can see how it is that we made and created our perception, and also can see knowledge. So it can see how we have believed things to be true, based on this ego perception, but it also sees the truth that we share with each other and with God. And so this is why we can go within and say, all right, I am realizing that I'm seeing things as the past. I'm realizing that I'm bringing the past with me, but that I no longer want to do this anymore. So please show this to me differently. Spirit, you are the teacher. I am the learner. Teach me. Behind these veils of the past, behind these dark shadow figures that we see in our mind, is true knowledge. And true knowledge is already present within us, but our part is to remove the blocks to the awareness of this truth, to remove the blocks to the awareness of this love's presence. So Jesus gives us a demonstration that what we see is only the past. So I'm going to take this cup, for instance, because this is what he shares in this lesson. So this is, see, my Starbucks cup that I chose this morning. It says, do you see a cup, or are you merely reviewing your past experiences of picking up a cup, being thirsty, drinking the cup, feeling the rim of the cup on your lips, having breakfast, and so on? Are not your aesthetic reasons to the cup, too, based on past experiences? How else would you know whether or not this kind of cup will break if you drop it? What do you know about this cup except what you have learned in the past? You would have no idea what this cup is except for your past learning. Do you, then, really see it? The question, Jesus, do we then really see it? Because this cup, if I reflect on my reasons for choosing this cup, it's because it's a bigger cup, it holds more water, it's fresh, meaning it's new. We got it for Christmas. It's from his mom, so sentimental, It is a good-looking cup, all of these things. So for all of these past associations with this cup was chosen for me today. If I did not have those past associations, I may not have chosen the same cup. And at the same time, is it really a cup then? For if I take this cup and this cup falls on the ground, this cup now is a bunch of little pieces. It's a bunch of little pieces of glass. It's no longer a cup. And before this glass, it's atoms and molecules. So can we really say that it is a cup? No, we cannot fully say that it is a cup. And this demonstration lies across everything that we see in this physical world. Is this really a couch? Is this really a pen? Right? And so we say, I am seeing only the past in this pen. I'm seeing only the past in this couch. I'm seeing only the past in this cup. I'm seeing only the past in this body. This is a thought that, again, can be applied to everything that we see with our physical eyes, because really all that we're seeing is what we have been taught. Even a child will go around, like we have a little Lucas here, right? He'll go around. He doesn't know if this is a cup or this is a mouse or this is a pen. He'll take everything and throw it. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's because he has yet to have a past association with it to tell him not to drop it. Right? So this is what we're learning today, that we are seeing through this veil unknowingly. And so we're here recognizing the veil so that we can go beyond it. And that was another thought that I was writing in my journal yesterday, which was a big part of the lesson for today, that we must see illusions as illusions. And these past thoughts are illusory because they have no basis. They don't even exist anymore. They're gone. They're from back then, right? So we must see these illusions as illusions. We must see the past as the past before we can dispel it. Because we cannot be believing that these past thoughts are real and then forgive them. Because forgiveness is recognizing that our past thoughts and these illusions are not real, but that what is real is the true thoughts that we share with God and each other. Within us, like I had mentioned, is that well of knowledge, and this well of knowledge comes from the mind that we share with God. But while we're believing in the mind that we have created for ourselves, then we are believing in the shadow figures, we are believing in the past, and we are believing that this up and down roller coaster of life is real, is our reality, but it is not. It may be currently what we are experiencing at the time, but when we admit that this is what we are experiencing, and we admit that we no longer want to experience this, is when we can call upon the Holy Spirit, our internal teacher of love, to show this to us differently. And this is what today's thought is all about. Right? So now we can pay attention to our mind today. We can pay attention to, am I really bringing the past into my relationships? If so, how? Am I quick to blame others for the upset that I am feeling in my life? Or am I going to take responsibility for it and know that I'm seeing through my own filter of the past? And that is fine. We're learning not to do that. And so today is a wonderful foundation to move past the past thoughts to the truth that resides at the core of our being. So I see only the past is our thought for today. And let yourself sit with it for a few moments. And ask what this truly means. Ask to have an experience of what this means. For I was shown this last night within myself. And so I know deeply that this can be shown to all of you as well. So with that being said, I see only the past. And more will be shown to us as we go forward. So I hope this is helpful in some way. And I love you all. Thank you, and bye-bye.